Hello friends, my name is Ramsu. Today we shall discuss about topic that what is lesson learned. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam or PMP in near future. So let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, according to the PMBOK Guide, Project Management Body of Knowledge 7th edition, lesson learned are the knowledge gained during a project, which shows how project events were addressed or should be addressed in the future for the purpose of improving future performance. In simple way, friend, whenever we are executing or dealing with any project, we basically document our positive experiences and negative experiences. The purpose of positive experiences is that you will continue the approach which you have adopted for positivity or positive experiences, and the negative experiences are documented so that you can learn from the mistakes and you should not repeat the negative things. So these are the main objective of that. So lesson learned documents are very important, and you have to make those documents lesson learned throughout the life of the project so that you can improve the project execution, and also the lesson learned are helpful for other project managers and project team members as well, so that they can learn from your experiences and they can improve their project experience as well. Okay, so lesson learned are basically, if you just see the term lesson learned, that what you have learned from the execution of or the processing of the project, we can say execution of the project. So these are the positive or negative experiences. Now here's a question that why lesson learned documents are very underutilized. First thing, that whenever we are documenting, most of the people don't know that how to capture the lesson learned. Normally, they capture lesson learned at the end of the project, but they don't make full use of them due to lack of time or interest. Normally, most of the people don't give value to lesson learned. Lesson learned are captured but poorly, very poorly documented. The process of collecting lesson learned is unorganized, and they find it difficult to adopt new practices resulting from lesson learned. So the bottom line is that lesson learned documents generally has very low priority or very underutilized due to, and one reason is that they are not capturing properly. So due to that reason, they are not utilized fully. So when we talk about lesson learned, first step is to identify. Identify means that identify lesson learned, any comments or suggestions around the project that the team, project manager, or the company itself may utilize to elevate their performance. For example, training is required for the technical team. For example, product need to be enhanced. So this is usually done through a project survey that is sent all to all team members. Various questions connected to a project help the participants share their lesson learned so that you can get knowledge and identify what are their experiences, what they want to achieve. And first thing is the identification of people's suggestions or comments. This is the first step. Then document. You should collect the findings from the identification process and put them together in the form of a document. Document can be like, for example, you can use Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Word. The members are then expected to respond and confirm the document's accuracy. The document contains the data on lesson learned discussed in the meetings and input provided through a survey by those team members who didn't take part in the meeting. So basically, friend, whatever the suggestions and comments and things you have received from the surveys, you document it in the via Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Word, and then you can get acknowledgement from team members as well about the accuracy. Then analyze. Analyze means that it is time to conduct a thorough analysis of them and organize them so that they can be easily applied. A project manager is usually in charge of the analysis, but it is possible to gather a team of people to do this task. Also, you can use the root cause analysis, which aims to detect the reasons behind mistakes that were made. So once you have documented the lesson learned in the Microsoft Word or Excel, then you can analyze. Analyze can be done through the project manager or can be done by the team members as well. Then store. Once the lesson learned are analyzed and organized, you can store them in a repository and keep them for future reference. The lesson learned reports should be accessible to the project team, so it is usually stored on a shared drive or another kind of repository. Normally, you can store the lesson learned documents in a like for example SharePoint or any shared drive. You can also Google Drive as well, so that these documents can be accessible not only by the your team members, also it can be accessible to other team members of projects as well, which are working on some other projects, so that they can learn from the positive or negative experience of your projects as well, and they can enhance the performance of their project. Then retrieve. It is not enough to just store the lesson learned and lose track of them in a sea of other information. Whenever you store lesson learned, try to do it in a practical way so that they are readily available. One of the ways is to do this by make sure you store lesson learned in a searchable database. This database should only be any search of lesson learned, usually through keywords. The majority of commercial drives such as Google Drive have a built-in keyword search functionality. So you can use Google Drive. You can also use the SharePoint. So many systems nowadays available, whatever is suitable for you. The bottom line important thing is that whenever you are storing the lesson learned, just attach some keywords. For example, e-commerce solution. For example, the mobile device. For example, Android solution, iOS solution. So the main purpose of that, whenever you are storing the lesson learned either on a Google Drive, either at a SharePoint server, the purpose is that whenever you want to retrieve the data, whenever you want to retrieve the lesson learned, you can easily retrieve the lesson learned. For example, you have attached the keyword of Android mobile application, for example, or e-commerce solution. So whenever you type in the search the e-commerce solution, you can easily get the lesson learned documents which are related to e-commerce solution. For example, there are 5 lesson learned documents related to e-commerce solution. Whenever you search, you can easily get it. So it will be very helpful for you, it will be very helpful for other team members, and the main objective is that you can improve the positive thing, repeat the positive things, and discontinue the negative approaches or negative things. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video.